Hey guys, last night Rosie went live for the first time in 7 days. Kind of shocking that she was gone for so long, and even crazier that I didn't notice it. I was trying to play catch up with all of her vlogs and other live streams, and it never dawned on me that she wasn't going live. Once I realized it, it kind of shocked me because she's been talking about wanting to make YouTube her full-time job. Um, and as soon as she decides that and she promises us all of these vlogs and this amazing health arc, and then she just abandons her channel, which if you're trying to make it a full-time job is not the thing to do. If you are going live regularly and uploading regularly and then you just stop, it really messes with your algorithm. It messes with the growth of your channel. And Rosie knows this. She's been doing this long enough. She claims that she's a professional at this. I will say that we're going to try and get through this whole live stream, so this is going to be a long one today. It is an hour and 47 minutes long. I have her bopped up to 1.75 speed because I really want to get through this. Rosie had a ton of opinions in this live stream. She doesn't want anybody else to have opinions, but dang, she can have them. And then also, she shows her butt a lot in this vlog, and we get to see her for who she really is. It comes off very Chantal-esque. Um, so I will also say we have a new look today. It is our first very, very gloomy, fall-filling day of the year here in Oklahoma, and I am determined to be gloomier than the weather outside. So here we are for the day. We are going to go ahead, though, and get over here to Miss Rosie and let her show us how she really is. If my internet's gonna cooperate with me. Okay, already, before we start, I don't know if anybody else noticed, if you've watched any of my Rosie coverage, you know this is a huge pet peeve of mine. We have the cabinet open. And on top of it, we have perfectly good plates in here that we could be using and washing, and instead we have all those paper plates that, you know, just take away from the environment stacked on top of them because we are too lazy to wash our own dishes. It also looks like we have a bunch of crap piled up here on top of the air fryer. Do we not own a bread box? We just have buns out here.
Fucker! Chill.
Oh.
Hello, Farron. Hey, Maxwell. Hey, Taylor. Hello, Farrah Mom, Layla. Being the sweetest. Hello, Farrah. It's Jellyfish. Oh, what up, Jellyfish? Word, word. How have you been? I've been okay. Hey, Nicole. I'm doing good. I just wanted to chat with y'all for a bit. Just here.
Her just walking away from her channel messes with her views so much. This was streamed 15 hours ago, and we are at 1,949 views. Usually at this point, she's sitting around 3,000, 3,500, and it's just not happening for her.
Hey, Carmela. What up, Larry? I'm glad people are still watching the Vegas vlog. Those were fun for sure. Let me see. Playing Stardew Valley. Have your pains died down today? Yeah, I mean, so I haven't been in that extreme state for like probably about a week-ish, give or take, a little under over. I don't remember the exact date that things started improving. Just watched your Sam's video. It was great. Thank you, Farron. Yeah, I just, honestly, the reason I stopped showing up online for a bit was like, sometimes I just like get it in my ass and I need to like, not be perceived by other people for a while. And so that's what I did.
Okay, you want to be a professional YouTuber that does vlogs and live streams only, and you decide that you don't want to be perceived by people. That's the whole point of your job. That's the whole goal of everything that you're doing, is to be perceived by other people. That does not make sense, especially from somebody who is such an attention seeking clown. I mean, we saw her in Vegas. She was by herself. She could have kept her head down and just enjoyed her time. And instead, we sat the whole time. Who's going to notice it? Oh, hi. Yeah, me, hi. I, it doesn't make sense to me.
Because, like, yikes on bikes, bro. The world be crazy, people be crazy. Shit be wild, man. So, looks like my brother left some, apparently slightly burnt, cheese pizza on the stovetop, so I'm gonna put that away here in a second. Putting yourself online is hard and draining at times. Out of respect here, thank you, Feral Mom. Oh, just why I never post on social media. I can't handle external opinions, don't blame you. Yeah, sometimes I just gotta go dark, man. I just gotta, like, not be perceived by other people. Like, I just need to, like, crawl in a hole. Just be in my little hole for a little bit.
Could you imagine if you called into work tomorrow and said, "Hey, boss, I'm not coming in because I just can't be perceived by people"? Like, I was listening to this last night while I was cooking dinner and breaking down chicken from the bone broth that I made. And she said that, and I paused it, and I looked over at my husband, and I said, "Just so you know, I don't know that I'm going to be up to being perceived by you tomorrow." And he looked at me and he said, "Good luck with that," and then went back to doing what he was doing. He didn't even have time for my shenanigans at that point. Um, like, where else in the world can you call into your job and say, "I don't feel like being perceived"? I just don't. You know, I know my channel is not perfect. My content is not perfect. I'm always working on it to try and make it better. I know that I have missed days because of health issues and different things going on. However, as soon as I can, I am back on here. I was back on here as soon as I could after I got home from the hospital. And if you go back and watch that video or my health update and you look closely, you can tell I still was drooping on the left side of my face a little bit. Like, negative opinions do not matter. The negative opinions don't pay my bills. They don't live in the house with me. They don't control my life. Um, so I don't understand why it is so hard for her to have negative opinions at all. I mean, she is like an absolute tyrant when it comes to her chat and her community, and sometimes over the most ridiculous things. I just don't understand it. Also, what we haven't been doing vlogs. We haven't been going live. What have we been doing all week that our sink looks like this, that our kitchen looks like this? If she would set a schedule for herself, her mental health would be so much better. She would feel so much better about herself. And coming from somebody who stays home all day, yes, I am a stay-at-home mom, I am a stay-at-home wife, I have things that I need to get done. However, I have to have a schedule. I have to have a list of tasks that I do every day, so at the end of the day I can look at it and be like, "Hey, I really accomplished something today. I I killed it today." She doesn't have that. You know, most people, they go to work, and at the end of the day, you come home and you feel accomplished. You did something that day. You worked hard. You, rose to the tasks that were given to you. She doesn't do that. So we just lay around in bed feeling horrible about ourselves. And then when we come online and people, maybe this is why she didn't want to be perceived, and when people validate the thoughts that we have about ourselves, that we are lazy, um, and unclean and unkempt and have a bad attitude, uh, that's hard to have those thoughts reinforced. And maybe that was part of the issue. I don't know. If this was my first day coming on a live stream in 7 days, I would have made sure that this was cleaned up. I would have made sure my kitchen was pristine. Like, could not be me.
Hello, Elliot. Let that filter for a minute. I like my little slice of privacy when I need it. Yeah, you the boss. Respect that. Thank you, Thiago. Yeah. Mountain Bike, thank you so much for the super sticker. Much appreciated. Thank you kindly. All the haters can be overwhelming. You need time to regroup. Yeah. Well, your content is a pleasant distraction in these terrible times we are living in. Thank you, Thank you, Larry. So thank you, but everyone needs a break. Yeah. No, I hear you. All right, 1 second.
Okay, our pain is better. We're going on this amazing health arc. We're worried about our mobility. And we have now stopped getting up to take the 2 steps to the fridge, trash can, wherever it is that we're going, and we are literally just scooting. Why is this it's a choice, I guess. You know, maybe she put 2 and 2 together and realized that if she sits really still and she lays really still and we just scoot about all the time, nothing hurts because we're not using anything. We're not building any muscle. We're not stretching ourselves. We're not forcing there to be any growth. And, you know, we are too lazy and too scared to face and do the hard things. So we're just going to sit in our kitchen wheelie chair and rot.
I'm gonna refrigerate pizza for him. It looks like he burned this to hell back. Hey, Nicotine. You need a vacation from your vacation sometimes? Yeah, for sure. Well, technically, Vegas was not a vacation. I just tried to squeeze fun into a business trip.
She's saying that it's burnt, but from the bottom of it, it doesn't look burnt. You know, we have to realize as an audience that Levi will never live up to who and what Rosie is. He will always be second best, and Rosie has to be sure to remind us of that.
Okay, let me go ahead and... It's your motherfucking birthday? Happy motherfucking birthday, bitch! Yeah! Would you ever go back to Vegas on your own just to explore again? I'd rather... if I were to repeat a trip I've done, I would rather... road trip the Pacific Coast Highway again than go to Vegas. Y'all aren't going to be seeing any kind of updates from me about the Vegas project until it's announced publicly. It's going to be months. Sorry for the anticlimactic, vibe there, but sorry. Yeah, I don't got nothing to tell you.
Okay, so we're just piling it on top of the rest of the pile that we got here. We have crap piled everywhere, all over here. Like I said, when she cleaned her kitchen, she didn't actually clean it. We just moved piles from one spot to another spot because I don't know that she actually knows how to clean. I still want to go back and look at the vlog where she lost the Instapot originally, because she opens the garage and you can see how many piles of stuff they have. This very much. Now, I will give a bit of a backstory here. Her family are ex-Mormons. Mormons believe in preparing for the end times. They believe in having a food pantry of food preparedness food. We're talking food that is shelf stable for 25 years or more. They tell you to have at least a 2-year supply. If you are interested in preparedness, emergency planning, anything like that, most cities have a Mormon grocery store where you can go and buy that stuff from them without being a member of the church. They also have stuff online that you can get, like books and binders and stuff that's all about survival skills and preparedness and that kind of stuff. But we have to realize that this is the background that they come from. That's why I think they buy so much ketchup and stuff, because they're still, even though they're no longer a part of the church or the religion, they still have that mindset because it was ingrained in them for so long. However, that does not explain how hoardery this house looks. They definitely seem to be a family of overconsumption all the way around, and you can tell it when you look out in the garage and see how it looks out there. But if you'll notice, she's putting the pizza in the garage. She's putting the pizza in the fridge, and again, we couldn't get up and walk the 2 steps. We know that her fridge is just here to the side. It's literally like 1 or 2 steps, and we couldn't even do that. We're having to will ourselves down there because heaven forbid that we use our leg muscles at all.
dishes. And you know what I don't want to do? That. I just don't.
The thing is that if she would get in a regular routine, and like I said, she blames a lot of this on the fact that she has to wait for Levi to get home from work to unload the dishwasher. Get Levi out of the kitchen. Give him another task to do somewhere in the house. Rosie's the one constantly in the kitchen. Let all the tasks in the kitchen be her thing. And if she would get into a regular routine of, this is what time I run the dishwasher, this is when and how I unload it, I am immediately reloading it to start getting it ready for the next load. It would be, first of all, it becomes a habit after a while, and you don't even think about it, and you don't sit there and you're like, oh, I don't want to do dishes. But it also keeps your kitchen clean, and you start to feel like you are a success. You start to feel like you own your kitchen. My kitchen is always organized and cleaned the way that I want it. I know that at any point in time, I can walk into my kitchen and do anything and everything that I want to do because I stay on top of my kitchen. I make sure that it stays in that state so that, if I want to go bake bread from scratch, I can. I know where all my stuff is. My counters are clean enough. I can do it right away. If I want to go make hand pies or quiche or whatever, I can walk in and I can do it immediately, and I don't even have to think about it. And guess what? If I clean as I go while I'm cooking, my dishwasher is emptied first thing in the morning. I literally rinse my stuff out, put it in the dishwasher, and when I'm done, I walk away and my kitchen is still clean. I I so wish that Rosie would listen to what I have to say and implement some of these things, and she would be shocked at how much her life would change.
Give me just a second, y'all. Hey, Lynn. That'll be too fast-paced for you, y'all. Hey, Brooke, I'm doing okay. Is there any Coca-Cola flavors that you explored worth buying? The electrolyte drink and the cucumber Sprite. 100%. If your YouTube takes off and you make more money, do you think you'll move out from your brother? Where is your dream place to live?
Okay, before she answers that, because I don't think she'll ever leave, even if she won the lottery tomorrow and won $58 billion, I don't think she would leave. Because she does not want to be independent. She wants to be babied. She wants to have people take care of her. She wants to have a driver. And eventually, I do believe that she wants a caretaker. I kind of think these girls aren't actually looking for relationships. They are just looking for somebody to eventually wipe their butt. Is what it comes down to. Because in their opinion, even just wiping them and having to give them sponge baths, it's still intimate touch, and I think that's enough for them, and that's what they want at the end of the day. But that's just me. I might be wrong when it comes to that. So, but also, we again could not get up and walk the 2 steps to the fridge. Like, health arc where?
Outside of me getting into a relationship, I wouldn't move anywhere else or buy any other properties until I help my family pay this one off. So, what time is it where I'm at? 7:40.
Okay, why are they paying it off if it was inherited? I mean, I guess if there was still a mortgage on it or whatever, but that's not usually the case when you inherit property. But again, I would not leave or buy any other property unless I had a partner. And that's because I need a caretaker. I can't be independent.
46 p.m. Like, I think my answer would be different if I had a partner. My sub count has actually been going down because I haven't been doing live. I kind of like abandoned my channel for about a week. Thank you, Mish. Hey, Jessa.
See, on our end, it says that she's still at 53,000 subs. And that's just a guesstimate, like what we're getting. On her end, it'll say she has 53,568. And underneath that, it tells you in the last 28 days how many subs you've lost or how many subs you've gained. So I'm wondering, she said her sub count is going down because she's just abandoning her channel. She's not doing what she says she would do, which is so crazy that she would do this now, because she had, she got rated when she was doing the Q&A. She had so many people join and sub to her channel. She had so many memberships that were gifted. That would have been the time for her to really step into overdrive and really go above and beyond for her channel to keep that momentum going. And instead, we just gave up. I honestly think that she is 100% scared of being successful, because it would mean eventually she would have to be independent. So if we keep ourselves at a mediocre state, we really have nothing to worry about.
Yes, honey, I don't talk about that online. This pineapple needs to get cut. I pray I didn't wait too long. I was waiting for it to get, like, fragrant. And I may have, as Taylor Swift would say, girl boss too close to the sun. Girl. What the fuck was that album?
First of all, was that look, girl boss too close to the sun? But on top of it, what does waiting for a pineapple to get fragrant have to do with girl bossing? It's not, because I guarantee you what happened. She's claiming she was waiting for it to get fragrant. I saw that pineapple when she had it. She could have cut it that day and it would have been fine. What happened is she set it to the side. This is like Foodie's couch pineapple. I bet you money. And she was too lazy to cut it. And we need an excuse for why, after we just sat and complained about the economy and the price of food, we need an excuse as to why we're about to waste food.
Like, it's embarrassing. No, Damon, I don't watch that relevant weirdo. I'm good. Alright. Charlie stream? Who's Charlie? No, you're not blocked. I see you. I'm not a Swiftie either. Hey, Joanne. Oh, do you mean Charlie Gold? Can y'all stop bringing up people who, like, make money shitting on me? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Like, I'm here to vibe.
Well, the thing is, if you didn't do things that allowed people to do those kinds of things, like for us to talk crap about you and for us to point out what a problematic person you are and what a liar you are and how you treat your chat and your community and your parents and your brother, we wouldn't be talking about those things. So maybe if you would change your behavior, then nobody would have anybody to bring up. Just a friendly suggestion.
BRB, I gotta go grab my daughter to learn Betty Crocker's back on the TV. Black Panther, thank you. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't consider myself a Swiftie. I don't know the Lord nearly enough. Okay, cool. You can go, dude. You don't need to be here. Bye. I'm just not in the mood for your girl world bullshit. Leave me alone. Chefy hat is on. Yeah, I don't.
Nobody is allowed to speak in her chat about anything that she does not agree with or like. We are not allowed to have opinions, but she's allowed to have opinions. And the thing is, and I don't think that she's learned it from watching Chantal. Chantal went through and, well, it was really a lot of Salah doing it. And anybody who spoke a little out of turn, had anything just barely even negative to say, some of it I honestly think was just teasing, they would block them and immediately remove them from the chat. Those people walked away. They went somewhere else. I mean, look at Baked Korean. Baked Korean was in every single one of Chantal's chats for a very long time. Very active enough that we knew who Baked Korean was. Finally got blocked and left. And now you can find Baked Korean in most of the reaction channel chats. That is a sub that Chantal lost. That is viewer interaction that she lost. That kind of stuff, hurts her when it comes to how the algorithm works. And she wasn't smart enough to do anything about it. Rosie should be paying attention to that, but she's not.
I don't even know why I put this on. I'm about to cut some pineapple. I'm not really planning on cooking. I'm not in the cooking mood. I can read lips. Hi, Rose. I love the shorts you put out on your channel. Thank you. Chef Gordon Ramsay in the house. I mean, I liked the Midnights album, but the thing about Taylor is a capitalist first before she's anything else. And that album was really giving AI slop. It was really giving minimal effort. It was really giving they'll eat up anything I set down on their plate. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, I feel bad for Swifties because so many of them are like, what the hell? Unpopular opinion, but I like most of the album. It was lighthearted and cringe.
Okay, so we're not allowed to talk crap about Rosie, and she doesn't want to hear about it. But dang, can she sit online and talk crap about everybody else? Uh, we're sitting here, and this is what I find this so ironic. We are sitting here and we are talking about somebody who is pretty much a failure at this point. They want to do YouTube full time and have it make a living that they could be independent on, yet their channel really hasn't grown all that much since I started covering her with my channel. We see no personal growth. We are not, she's still complaining about money. Like, why are we not experiencing financial growth as well? We now can't even be bothered to walk. We are losing our mobility, so we are failing there. But hey, let me sit online and talk about a insanely successful person who is now a billionaire because of their work. And how does it make her any different than us, who she seems to think that she is so much better than, and talks about how horrible we are. It, make it make sense. And at the end of the day, like, I don't like Taylor Swift, if you couldn't guess. Um I never enjoyed an ounce of her music, not my thing. But still, like, who are you to sit and bash somebody who has been highly successful when you can't even bother to get out of your kitchen wheelie chair?
I mean, I'm not gonna like shit on you for liking it. I thought it was trash, and like especially some of her lyric choices are questionable at best, and like fucking weird and wonk at worst.
Yeah, because Rosie is such a music connoisseur. I mean, she was in her chat the other day stating that if you don't like Nickelback, that you are nothing but a liar and really don't have any taste in music. Please tell me. Tell me how Taylor Swift sucks.
I didn't hide any comments from you, Lynn, but the hat says Quirky Love Rose. I hate cringe music. She's also 25. Like, surely change it up and evolve. Yeah, I agree. Tell us how you really feel, Rosie. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, it's not harming anybody if you like the album, but like, she clearly wrote better songs before being with whatever the football player's name is. I don't care. Travis, right? Yeah. There's a couple Kelseys, I think. I don't know. I don't sport. I agree with you. She also rides her jet too much. Yeah. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, ethical billionaires don't exist. So, Dolly Parton could be a millionaire, and she's not because she gives away so much of her wealth. Dolly Parton is an angel. I guess the girl just wants to settle down. I mean, live your life, queen, but, like, the album is wild.
Guys, I grew up idolizing Dolly. Dolly, Elvira, Morticia Adams, Lily Munster, like those were my favorite. Those were my favorite women. Um, I just couldn't help myself. One of my favorites. It's kind of hard to find. If you can find the movie Rhinestone Cowboy, it's Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone, and it has to be one of my all-time favorite Dolly movies. Like, you cannot top it. But yeah, that's what I grew. That's what I grew up on. Um, my half of my family, my mom's side of the family, um, had they raised cattle. My cousins on that side did rodeo and like were legit cowboys that went out and slept in the fields with cows and stuff. And so I grew up on that side of the family. So that's where the dolly comes from. And then it was just me that did all the rest of the spooky stuff. But those were the ladies that I looked up to so much, or the characters that I looked up to so much when I was little.
I've listened to bits and pieces, and I've watched a lot of reviews that like played the music and stuff. But I'm not. It's like when Midnight's came out, I was interested in like hearing the whole album. I heard enough, and also some of the lyrics are genuinely like not okay. I heard that. I hope she's okay. Dolly's in the hospital. Oh my god! I hope she's okay.
Okay, but here's the thing. And maybe I wouldn't complain so much if she explained some of this, because she says, some of her lyrics just aren't okay. Okay, which lyrics aren't okay? Explain to me why they aren't okay. I clearly do not access any of Taylor stuff. It's not my thing. You know, I'm very much a rock and metal girly at the end of the day. Um, it, so what's wrong with it? What's, you know, and I absolutely love lyrics. I am working on a side project. I'm doing a deep dive into the entire discography of Sleep Token because of everything that their music is tied into. Like, to understand their lyrics like fully, you have to know Greek mythology, Celtic mythology, Jungian psychology. You have to understand shadow work. You have to know chemistry and nuclear science and about fission and string theory and all of, like, it is so in depth and so crazy when you get into it, and I absolutely love it. So if there's issues with her lyrics, why are you not explaining those to me? Like, if you're going to post, like, I make an argument as to why Rosie's problematic. I say this is the issue that I have with her, this is why I have this issue, and then I give you guys my argument, I give you my proof, and then you guys can decide whether or not you agree with me on how you feel about Rosie. But then also give me a counter argument if you would like to. So, where's the argument for why Taylor Swift's lyrics are horrific? I mean, it can't be that horrible if millions and millions of people, yeah, I mean, it is little girls at the end of the day mostly, um, but millions of people like her. So, please explain. Like, if I think you're right, I'll agree with you, but she's not going to go that in depth.
Yeah. I did not know that. Yeah, she's 79. She's older. Ugh. That's upsetting news to hear, honestly. Where is my will to live? I can't find it right now. I'll be back in a minute. Jokes. Just jokes, guys. For kidney stones, okay. Oh, it's breaking news. Oh, her husband passed? Oh, I did not know that either. I don't really keep up with Dolly news, clearly. Oh.
I love Dolly Parton so much. Like, I admire her so much for the philanthropy that she does. But I had no clue that, how, I didn't think anybody in the world didn't realize that Dolly's husband had passed.
No, it's not, but you can expect once you're, about to hit your 80s, sometimes health complications occur. I saw where her sister had asked for prayers, okay. But yeah, I just know that Dolly Parton's like an amazing human being who like gives out children's books to any kids. I think it's like any kids that sign up for the program up to the age of 5, like something like a book once a month in the mail or something like that. I'm quoting it from memory, so I could be wrong on the details, but Dolly Parton is a good soul.
Okay, so does she actually have these opinions, or is it just bandwagons that she jumps on because it seems to be the most popular thing? Like, right now, there's a lot of people talking about the fact they really aren't impressed with Taylor's new album. Okay, so has she actually listened to it, and does she actually know that there's issues with the lyrics? Or is this just the scuttlebutt she's heard, so she's jumping on the bandwagon? Same thing with Dolly. Oh, I love Dolly. Clearly, you don't know a whole lot about her except that she is a philanthropist, you know, but it's been very trendy, like it was with Betty White, like to love Betty White and to love Dolly Parton. So, do you love Dolly because it's the cool thing to do? Like, that's what it is? Or is it that you actually enjoy her music and enjoy the content that she puts out? And I mean, because I see Rosie being a tryhard who just jumps on bandwagons, honestly.
Yeah, he passed away. I'm sure she took it hard after all the years together. Absolutely. It seems more and more people are living into their 90s now. But yeah. Modern science does help with that kind of stuff, for sure. 79 is pretty old for Americans. Yeah, there's a lot of factors there, She's a humanitarian for sure. The world needs Dolly in it. Agreed. Okay. Oh, here we are. What are we cooking right now? My only plan is to chop a pineapple and eat some chicken salad. I don't have anything defrosted, and I'm just mentally not here. My mom is sending me cookie updates. I love my mom. She's been working really hard on like her new baking adventures. My mom is an incredible cook and baker. We used to make like homemade cinnamon rolls together when I was a kid, and cookies every Christmas, and yeah, my mom can whip anything together. Let's see. off with my hair clip. I just don't know why I put on the get up. I don't know why. I just started putting it on, and I was like, here we are. It's just something fun to do sometimes on stream. Today's live is way more chill vibes. Like, I almost went members only, but I was like, I haven't gone live in like forever. So I'm very much in a like members only chill live kind of vibe today. So I was like, I'm just gonna go live and just vibe. Then you were just like your mom because you can whip anything together also. Oh, I think you can possible. I love the cooking get up. It's super cute. Thank you, Larry. All right, let's say a prayer that this is not a moldy pineapple. I don't think it is. It smells really ripe, so I don't see any molds. It's always a gamble, but I like to wait till like it's just super juicy and ripe and delicious. I've been dying to cut into this motherfucker.
Clearly not, or she would have. And that to me, like, those leaves are so wilted. There's not, it looks extremely dry up here, around the crown. Like, that looks like it's bad to me. Like, if this was in a store, I would skip it immediately. I don't know. We'll see, because she girl bosses near the sun when it comes to pineapples.
That's not the right knife. Aha, here we are. Is Mama Jean in the house? I don't think so. Unless she just typed something and I missed it. Hello, Timmy. Yeah, I don't think my mom's in the house. No, she texted me. I don't know if she knows I'm live right now. Oh, I've had pink pineapple multiple times on this channel. I love me a pink pineapple. I was educating all the peoples about why it's pink and cross-pollinizations with raspberries and all that shit. Delicious. No! Okay. All right, I might be able to just cut out the bad parts. I think there's some salvageable pineapple in this. That just looks kind of bruised. Let me see what the bottom looks like. I've never heard of pineapple. Oh, it's so good, dude. Okay. It's just some bruising. Okay, Abby, thank you for being here. It's a little overripe. Yeah, I waited like a day or two too long because I was like in my head. Yeah, I think it's so good. It does not smell moldy. There is no mold. It's just a little overripe. Yeah. So we're gonna...
Why can we not ever take accountability and say I was lazy, and in the process of being lazy, I wasted this food? After I complained about the economy and how hard it is to buy food and survive in this economy. Like, just admit it. I don't understand. I don't understand all the nonsense about, oh, well, I just, I was too in my head. I was girl bossing too hard with this pineapple.
We're gonna persevere. Pineapples are berries? Yeah, I think I've heard that before. Guys, I don't think I can persevere. That's too much. I look so unimpressed. I want this fucking pineapple. I'm so mad.
No, she looks like a toddler who's throwing a tantrum because they're not going to get what they want. And they're not going to get what they want because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. That is what this is at the end of the day.
Normally I'm pretty good. Have fun with your B-Day dinner, Nicotine. See ya. Normally I'm pretty good about timing this. And it was yesterday or the day before I was like, I think I'm pushing it. And I was just like, I'll wait till I go live. Because I want to do this with y'all. And then now I'm out of pineapple. So I, jump of logic. I can blame you guys. I'm kidding. It's my own fault. I'm so bummed. I really wanted this pineapple. Oh, no. But Deborah, I bought this a minute ago. It's been days since I purchased it. I'm not going to take it back. This is not like I bought it yesterday kind of a thing. This is I bought it and I got it through delivery. And it was like unripe pineapple. It was like green, no smell to it. If you smell it, will it scratch the itch? No. Actually, that smelled a little rancid in that smell, so that turned me off more.
Okay, I went ahead and we're going to bop her up to 2x speed so we can try and get through this a little bit quicker. We're at 40 minutes and we're only 23 minutes into this live stream, and I'm really wanting to try and get through this whole thing.
Damn it! I love pineapple. Ugh. Beats to my heart. Yeah, mega bummer, Sunny. I was like genuinely really looking forward to this pineapple. If it's at Sam's, they will take it back. No, it wasn't Sam's. It was Aldi. And I'm not worried about, I think it's like a $2 pineapple. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's his life. Guys, it's okay. I don't need my brother to pick me up another one. One is his day off, too. It's not that serious. Like, I'm bummed. I'll get a pineapple some other time. It's, it's...
Okay, it's $2, but that's $2 that you wasted. You might as well go get in your wallet, pull $2 bills out, and throw them in the trash. Like, that's the thing. And then you want to sit and complain about the economy. Like, it could not be me.
If you want, just hold the green prickly leaves from under so they don't stick you and twist it. And oh, yeah. We need an adventure for a new pineapple. Justice. A justice pineapple. Oh my god. Y'all remember the pineapple incident? If you know, you know. I can see your chat, Salma. What's up? That's how I feel when I get a bad watermelon, yeah. I'd be more upset about a bad pineapple over a bad watermelon, personally. Looks like SpongeBob needs a new house, a rip. Do you like canned pineapple? It is not the same. I will eat it, but it is not the same. Pineapple stings the shit out of my mouth. Okay, if you love pineapples but you hate the stinging of the mouth, invest and let yourself...
Okay, the stinging of the pineapple is important. Pineapple is the one food that you eat that as you are devouring it, it is also working to devour you. If that is not the most goth metal thing you have ever heard, I don't know what to tell you. I love pineapple, and I know it sounds insane and it sounds crazy, but I love pineapple because, like, first of all, it tastes good. It's so good for your health. But on top of it, pineapple is the only food that is actively trying to kill you as you eat it. And I love that fact. Clearly, Rosie cannot.
Try pink pineapple. Yes, they're expensive. No, you didn't force me to go live. No one forces me to do nothing, babe. You're fine. I was already thinking about going live today before you DM me. It sucks when you're really craving something that's bad. Yeah, keep cutting it. It might be okay in the middle. The middle is the core. So. See, it's just... There's probably some edible parts to this, but I feel like I have to really overwork it. Hey, cyanide. Yeah, pink pineapple is cross-pollinated with raspberry.
Heaven forbid that you have to do a little bit of work to consume something that you bought. Like, clearly we can't do that. That's why everything that we buy is pre-made. Because we don't actually cook. We open packages and dump it in and then pretend to cook.
And it removes the stinginess of eating like a yellow pineapple, and it is like a slightly sweeter, improved flavor upon a standard pineapple. I'm telling you, a pink pineapple is worth experiencing at least once. Like, if you don't want to keep paying the price, valid. $10 for a pineapple is crazy. Sometimes you can get them for $7 or $8. It's crazy. I agree. I get it. It's still worth it. I fucking love pink pineapples, man. This is not how I normally cut pineapples, but as you can see, this one's like super fucked up. So I'm just... Is the season over for them? I have no idea what the season is for pink pineapples. I don't know off the top of my head. I've never had it, but it sounds good. It's delish. It's thebomb.com.org.net. Girl, where have you been? I missed you. Thank you. I just took a break from being perceived. Sorry, guys. Sometimes being perceived by y'all is a lot, and I would just rather not. And then, like, I kept making up excuses, and then a couple crazy things happened, and I was just like, I just want to lay low. Mad Hatter, thank you for joining as a member. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome, brand new. I don't know if you've been here before, in terms of membership. I know you've been here before, but you get the point. I'm still getting beet, spinach, tomatoes, kale, herbs in my garden. Nice. Okay, real talk. How do you feel about cheese on chicken burgers? No. I love boyfriends. It's a crime. Your boyfriend is correct. I hate cheese on, like, fried chicken sandwiches. This shit's so weird to me. Or even grilled. That's just not for me. But I also don't like cheese on salad, so, you know. I like my cheese in certain circumstances. And that list is kind of long, but generally it's with hot cheese. You can give the bad pineapple to the fat squirrel you have. Well, oh yeah, I guess I don't want to attract animals to my house. I'm eating cheese on everything. Have you tried pineapple salsa? Maybe. I've had different...
I could throw this pineapple in the trash, or I could throw it out and feed animals. No. No, I can't. I don't want animals in my yard. Guys, I love animals in my yard. Like, first of all, if you have possums in your yard, possums eat all of the bad bugs. They also eat snakes. Like, encourage possums in your yards. Second, he hasn't been around for a couple of weeks, but I have a pet crow. His name is Edgar Allan Crow. He has a friend that comes with him occasionally. He's HP Crowcraft. And I regularly throw grains and stuff out there for them, because crows will keep other birds away. And they also help with bugs like mosquitoes, that kind of stuff. Crows are absolutely great to have. We have rabbits, wild rabbits in our yards. Squirrels, I cannot get enough of squirrels. I love squirrels. We actually rehabilitate squirrels, and used to do it regularly. Our squirrel we had the longest, her name was Petunia, and we had her for about a year before we let her go back out into the wild. She now terrorizes my mother's neighborhood. Like, support your local animal ecosystem outside of your house. Like, it does so good for your yard and your grass. It can keep you safe from a lot of dangerous things like snakes and stuff. But it is also just a very good thing to do.
Maybe salsa. I like that. I can smell the pineapple. This is no one else's fault but mine, dog. I've been eating string cheese. I wish I liked string cheese more than I do. I will occasionally find myself holding a all mozzarella string cheese. But I have to eat it in a way where it's like, I pull it like thread by thread. Because otherwise the texture.
Generally, people eat string cheese by pulling it. That's why it's called string cheese. And you cannot tell me. She's like, I don't like string cheese. I can't do it. You telling me you don't eat fried mozzarella sticks because that's what that is? Most places put string cheese at the end of the day because it's the easiest thing to get in it. Into it, fry it. It melts all the mozzarella into a single stick, and then you pull it apart, and it's stringy.
It's like weird. Oh yeah, I wish I was into them more. Okay. Alright, I haven't eaten since like 6 a.m. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule today, which is also why I think I'm a little like weird. Because my sleeping schedule got redonkulous. Like, stupid. So I'm trying to fix that. So I didn't really sleep. I stayed up most of the day. I took like an hour nap. I took a little power nap, and then I was like, oh, am I going to, maybe it was too happy, because I think I had set an alarm, and then I like woke up, and I was like, fuck that, I'll nap for another 30 or so minutes, which is why I didn't go live at 6, because I was like, I'm gonna nap and see how I feel, because I didn't want to like commit to a live, just in case. Alright, let me throw in the arms of an angel, fly away, yeah. Oh, put it down. Let me grab that, leave that on the floor.
And we still can't be bothered to walk. Oh God, we're standing up.
Oh, the pineapple wasn't edible. Mistake.
Okay, in 31 minutes and 57 seconds, we have stood up exactly one time and taken exactly 2 steps in that time frame.
It was overripe and like just wasn't edible. I did find some extra hot dog buns, so I'm gonna use a hot dog bun for my chicken salad. No, I said I don't eat I can't say this brand of yogurt to save my goddamn life. Yoikin. You get the vibes. Do I have a yogurt spoon? Do I have a yogurt spoon? I do have a yogurt spoon. That one, Niche, thank you. Chobani flips are my favorite, but they're also like your least protein, most sugar, but they're delicious. Oh, I do have yogurt. Where the fuck are my yogurt spoons going? Anyway, which one did I grab? I grabbed s'mores. Cool.
Okay, so her dishwasher is full. The sink is full, and the sink is full because she is too lazy to unload the dishwasher herself. She has to wait until Levi does it. I make it make sense.
But yeah, I literally got a 16 pack of these at Sam's Club, so there's still a good amount in there. The Chobani flips are delicious, dude. Fudge is delicious. My favorite Greek yogurt is probably the Fudge with strawberry, like that little compartment of strawberry compote or whatever. Ugh. If I were to pick like one Greek yogurt to eat forever, it would be that one. This is not tuna. This is not a tuna household. Well, my mom might eat tuna, but I do not eat tuna in any capacity. I've tried. It's faye. What was I saying? I don't even know, Vegeta. I was like deprived as fuck. This is creamery pecan white meat chicken salad from Sam's Club. It is delicious. This is not hella tuna. I don't eat tuna. How dare you? I've been wanting to try the new stuff. Have you tried Walmart chicken salad? No, I have not, Diago. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. But, and, oh yeah. I tried like higher end tuna, raw tuna, seared tuna. Is it aki tuna? I've tried.
Okay, that sandwich is huge. That is a hot dog bun, but she has it spread out as flat as she can get it without it ripping. And then we just piled all of that in there. Health arc where?
With sushi, I've tried canned. I've tried it's every like tuna is one of my hell no foods. Like So yeah, this is a pecan cranberry chicken salad. I really like it. This is very similar to the one that I make, but this one has celery in it. I don't hate it. I'm not a huge celery girl. I wish I was into celery more. But also when I make it, I use a mixture of Greek yogurt and mayo. But this is just pure mayo, so it's a little mayo-y for me. But I still really like it. It's convenient.
Okay, so that's 280 calories for a third of a cup serving. That is one serving. A third of a cup generally is about this size. We have probably 3 times that amount, 4 times that amount. So we'll say 3 times that amount. So we probably have a full cup on there. So we'll do, let's see. We'll just round it up to 300. So that is just 900 calories worth of chicken salad that's there. And then that hot dog bun is probably 100 calories, 110 calories. So we're sitting at 1,000 calories at the very least for just this. And then we also have this chobani down here that is not healthy at all. It's Greek yogurt to make you feel better about yourself. And she said it's the s'mores brand. Like, this is easily 1,300 between the chobani and this thing. That is easily 1,300, 1,400 calories. Like, that is almost my entire caloric budget for the day.
Why do they add cranberries? Because it's delicious. But the celery really takes over the flavor in my opinion. Instead of putting in celery, I'll just add like a light dash of celery seed. Which is like really nice like background flavor. Like you use very little, because otherwise it's very overpowering. It's from Sam's Club. You can also make your own. That's gonna be better for you, but this is really easy. How is this a huge chicken sandwich? It's a hot dog bun. Whatever.
Because it is huge. You do not know portion sizes. You do not pay attention to portion sizes. Does anybody disagree with me? Is that like am I overreacting with the size of that chicken sandwich? Because that to me looks insanely huge.
Celery tastes like what I'd assume soap to taste like. Celery's just like weird. I don't know. I know, I'm just so small and dainty. I make the sandwich look so big.
No, it's not. It's that you are a glutton and a pig, and you do not understand serving sizes, and you do not understand the difference between eating till you are satisfied and eating until you are overstuffed. That's how you got into the position that you are in. And on top of it, again, I'm going to point this out. I only eat on camera because I cook on camera. That's the only reason I eat. I don't do mukbangs. I don't do food content. I do cooking content.
I like cilantro. I'm a cilantro lover. I feel bad for the people with the soap gene. Coriander. You know, I don't cook with coriander a lot. My birthday is November 24th. Hey, Peyton. My trip was good. Oh, you're fine, Adriana. Sometimes I low-key do get a little defensive about that stuff just because people come in here like being assholes. And if I don't recognize your name, I just like kind of assume sometimes. But yeah, this is just a hot dog bun. Now, I did maximize the amount of protein in it.
No, she does not assume sometimes. It is every time. If you say one thing out of line, one thing that in any way she can take as rude, she will attack you and her entire chat will attack you. She is one of the most toxic people to interact with online. You have to behave absolutely perfect, keep your head down for her to treat you even halfway decently. If you can't do that, she will yell at you, she will block you, she will remove you immediately, and her entire chat will attack you at the same time. Like, she She seems to think that she is this great ray of sunshine and she's not problematic, and it's so amazing. Nothing could be farther from the truth.
And it sure did, because I want a good bread to chicken salad ratio. But I'm just having one.
Okay, and she also says that there's a good amount of, she made sure to have tons of protein. That is not mostly protein, that is mostly fillers and mayonnaise. Like, that is not a good way to get your protein right there.
Yeah, I'm being really boring this live. Before we end this live, though, I should probably think about what the fuck I want to cook next. I've just been feeling a little blasé and uninspired. And, this week I don't have therapy till Thursday. And I don't think it's a wise idea for me to really get in my feelings until after therapy. One of the reasons I haven't been wanting to be perceived is I'm just struggling a little bit mentally. So, okay, thank you.
You are struggling mentally because you do nothing with your life. You have nothing that makes you feel like you have been successful every single day. You're not having a win every day. And on top of it, you're not doing anything to better yourself. Like, that is one of my favorite things to do. I love learning new things. I love crocheting. I love learning new patterns. Um, there is a lady on YouTube that she teaches vintage crochet patterns from the 1800s. I absolutely love following along with her and crocheting with her. I am slowly teaching myself to play piano. Um, I watch, oh my goodness, what is her name? Bernadette. I watch her to learn how to hand sew historically accurate pieces. Like, I love learning new things, and it makes me feel like I am conquering something and I'm being successful. Rosie could be doing the same thing. She has a ton of free time on her hands, and she chooses not to.
Thank you, Cyanide. Honestly, I've been watching you in all your old lives and videos, and I think you're really nice. I actually made one of your desserts. Oh, cool. Which one did you make, Adriana? That's fun. Chili would be fire. Thank you, Sunny. I do have some frozen chili I could just defrost, but I'm not cooking. I'm just eating what's in my freezer. Which I'm getting to the point where it's about time I start eating some things. What are some things I could make with pre-made chili? Let's go there. What's something that I could eat with pre-made chili?
Okay, if we're needing to eat things that are pre-made, why in the world did we just go to Sam's and spend $500 on junk? I mean, they spent $42 on chicken nuggets. Why did we do that if we have a freezer full of crap that needs to be eaten?
What I can make? You seem off, yeah. I do a product depression, my guy. I just try not to be a buzzkill. Ooh, I can make like a chili cornbread casserole. And my brother won't eat it, and I've already frozen the chili. Instead of making my normal like big casserole, sloppy joes with chili, how would that work? I need to sign when I'm moody that says caution will bite. Yeah. I'm trying to think, because I have this stuff to make cornbread. Do you still have hot chorizo? No. Do we have tater tots? Do you want tater tots somewhere? I also have a pre-made spaghetti sauce that I need to probably eat. Like, I'd probably wait another few months. Just like, I didn't.
Hey, does she not realize I don't mind watching cooking content randomly that are, hey guys, let me show you how to throw together a really fast family night meal when you're strapped for time. Like, that's great occasionally, but generally when I am watching somebody who does cooking content, I am really wanting to see them cook. I'm really wanting to learn. And that's not what Rosie gives us, because I don't know that Rosie honestly knows how to cook. One of my favorites, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, guys. I'm so sorry. One of my favorite people to watch cook, there is a channel called the English Heritage Channel, and they do, oh my goodness, what is her name? They found the diary of a cook that lived in this manor, and they do this cooking show, and they're recreating her life and recreating dishes and recipes that she made, and it is absolutely amazing, and I love watching it, and I've gone through and recreated a lot of those dishes. I love watching people that I can actually learn from. Rosie doesn't. She teaches you how to reheat crap and how to throw frozen stuff in an oven and considers that cooking. And she thinks it's cooking enough to make it acceptable for her to stuff herself online.
didn't make them that many months ago, but it's just with that kind of stuff, you don't want something sitting in your freezer for like 2 or 3 years, like you. That's icky. So like, well, after some time's passed, I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably been a few months since I made that. I should prioritize defrosting, not eating it. I was misafraid. I did get sent. I don't even know if I want to upload it at this point because I feel like it's so old. But I did like a Aldi's grocery haul, like pre-recorded, and I got sent something by surprise that I probably could incorporate with the chili if my stomach can even handle them. My body processes turkey really weird. Like certain turkey items really sit wrong in my stomach. Like sliced turkey seems to be okay, and like a roasted turkey seems to be fine, but ground turkey, I don't know what it is. It's so annoying because ground turkey is one of those things where like I could genuinely enjoy the taste and enjoy eating it, but when I tell you, I am not a disgusting freak like some people on the internet and go into depth about those types of experiences. You're never
gonna... Okay, so we are now referring to Foodie. I thought that we do not consume Foodie's content. Which means she's watching through reaction channels. I'm assuming that means she was there for Pulpy's live stream. But I thought we also didn't watch reaction channels. We don't watch Foodie, we don't comment on Foodie, and we don't watch reaction channels, but suddenly we are going to be discussing how evil and vile Foodie is.
You're gonna catch me doing that on the internet. But what I will say is turkey upsets my tummy very dramatically. So I'm sorry, I'm having war flashbacks from earlier, yesterday? Disgusting freak. I'll say it again.
Disgusting freak. Okay, so you don't talk about your bowel movements online. However, you will sit in your chat, you will sit on live, and you will talk about accidental threesomes that you have had with your parents in the chat. You will go to swingers clubs with the parents of the man that you are dating and then give full detailed descriptions of everything online. Which is one of the exact things that Foodie does. She also rages at her chat. She screams at the chat. She blocks anybody who doesn't agree with her. She wants to sit here and talk about how disgusting and vile Foodie is. In my opinion, a lot of people say that this is Amberlynn 2.0, that she wants to replace Amberlynn at the end of the day. I honestly think if we're really comparing her to somebody, I think this is Chantal Jr. This is who's going to take Chantal's place as things progress. When Chantal is no longer relevant and we aren't covering her anymore, everybody's going to come here. Because if you think about it, and here's my biggest argument for this. Pulpy mainly covers Chantal. Yaba mainly covers Chantal. Charlie Gold mainly covers Chantal. We get Amber occasionally, but those are mainly Foodie channels. They are all slowly pivoting to Rosie. We're starting to cover Rosie more. We're starting to talk more about Rosie. This is Chantal Jr. She just doesn't realize it, and she thinks that she is above it and better than her because she doesn't talk about her bowel movements online. Give it time.
I've already said too much. I'm sleep deprived. I need to shut up. Anyway. Oh, let me put this away. Do I got mods in the chat right now? No dirty labels. I'm eating still. How dare you use the L word right now? In these trying times, cyanide. What the fuck? Oh, I can't eat my yogurt now. Damn it. Oh. Thank you, Mystique. I'm not even joking. I can't even eat that now. No, I'm gonna put that in the fridge. See, some people actually have emetophobia. I'm ruining my day. Oh. I love grocery hauls, especially huge ones, yeah. Okay, yeah, we don't use the V word in this chat. Nope, you do that again. You guys, if you do any kind of graphic talk like that in my chat from here on out, that's automatic ban. Straight up. We're not doing that. Not in my channel.
Okay, so we don't do the V word in my chat. We don't do graphic talk in my chat. You will be immediately banned. Do you know what the V word is? Vomit. You are not allowed to say vomit in her chat. You are not allowed to use a word that is socially acceptable. Like, for you to sit in society and say, guys, you won't believe what happened. I didn't feel very good last night, and I ended up vomiting, and it was a really rough night for me. You are not allowed to use that word at all in Rosie's chat, because unlike some people, she doesn't lie about the conditions that she has, and she honestly, actually, has a true fear of vomit. Bet you money if Rosie was here, she just left. Because she truly fears getting sick and vomiting, unlike Foodie, who just lies.
We respect ourselves around these parts. It was my own fault bringing it up.
We respect ourselves. It that is an acceptable word to say. Like, honestly.
My fault. I'm so sorry. I did this to myself and I'm nauseous. Leonie, final warning for you and the new whisk. Thank you so much, Cyanide. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my god. Anyway. We brought up a topic I shouldn't have brought up, and by we I mean me. And I was in the middle of finishing my dinner, my meal, I don't know, I have no concept of time. And I couldn't even finish eating it. Please do more shopping hauls. I will when I can. The V word is like when someone gets sick. I hate that word. Rosie, shut up. Okay, anyway, I'm just saying, like, good lord. I went by Dollar Tree today and bought a bunch of Halloween deco. They have some piece of fun. Black and red looks really nice, especially with the glasses. Thank you. I'm not modding anybody right now. No. Let's do a topic change. Got any plans this weekend? No, not any plans. Like set in stone or anything. Girl, you may think you was some slur. No, I don't say the V word. I call it the V word. Absolutely not. What the fuck do I want to do?
We can't say the V word. We can't disagree with her. We can't say anything that in any way she could possibly take as passive aggressive, snarky, sarcastic, disagreeing with her, or we will be kicked out of her chat and removed.
Okay, so how about this? Let me get your guys' input for what I want to cook next live. So I'm just gonna go off the top of my head. I don't have any steak, babe. I tried to get steak, okay? So part of the reason I did the Uber Eats Aldi order was because I had a $45 off coupon, up to $45 off. So I planned a grocery order that would have cost more if I bought it through Aldi myself because I had a coupon code, right? Like even after tip, like it was still less than what I would have paid because I had such a good coupon code. And I had a ribeye in my cart because I was excited to try Aldi's ribeye. I hadn't tried it yet, forgetting that Aldi steak is what everybody fucking uses for all the little TikTok girlies with the wooden cutting boards. AM, thank you so much for joining us, membership, much appreciated. And they fucking, I was so annoyed. Like, they didn't have it, and...
Okay, we are complaining about the economy and how hard it is to get food, but we are eating ribeye. Ribeye is one of the most expensive cuts that you can get. I honestly think that she is completely out of touch with reality, has no idea what $1 is worth, and honestly doesn't know what the average American person and American family is going through when it comes to food and the economy. Like, I cannot believe how out of touch she is with reality here.
And my dumbass didn't think to, like, maybe at least let's try like a New York strip or something else to replace it. I think I put don't replace because I was like, it's ribeye or nothing. So I got nothing. Steak has gotten expensive. It's gone up. I remember like yeah, I think it was like $17 or something. And it's like the one at Walmart that I would get like outside of Uber Eats charge-ups because I don't know how much it would be at.
I would love to know where she's shopping that she's getting $17 ribeyes, unless it is like half a pound. Let's look real fast. This is why I said I think she's completely out of touch with what things cost, and it would help if I could actually spell. Yeah, ribeye where I'm at, and I'm assuming my prices are cheaper because, first of all, I'm in the Midwest, so we're in the middle of cattle country, really. She's in Florida. Florida prices are generally higher. It looks like on average, like to get, like here's a ribeye for $13.50. It is 0.6 pounds. Like we're barely over half a pound. Ribeye in my area, the cheapest I am seeing right now, is going for, let's see, 14, no, where's that at? Okay, $17.97 a pound. Like that. I don't think she understands at all.
Aldi directly, but what used to be like a $9 steak is now like a $13, $15 steak. No, Layla, I haven't told me Instant Pot. I think my dad's modding, so shut up. I'm gonna replace it. Mom never needs to know. Do you cook any other parts and pieces? Beef heart? I've never heard of beef heart. Oh, that's sweet, Sarah. It's not necessary. We've got plenty of food. Speaking of, I have a bag of shrimp, a thing of Italian meatballs, 2 bags of shredded rotisserie chicken breasts, like pre-cooked.
Okay, why do we have a bag of pre-made Italian meatballs if we just bought ground beef? Why are we not making meatballs ourselves? It is so easy, and they taste so much better than the frozen crap that you get.
A sausage kielbasa link, chicken nuggets. I think those are my proteins in the freezer. And then I also have a bag of frozen pre-made like meat sauce that I made, and which I think I can obviously just like cook, like sear off the Italian meatballs and then use the red sauce to like cook off the rest of the meatballs. Boom, that's gonna be like multiple meals. And you saw that, Papa? Oh my god.
Why are we so lazy that we cannot make our own meatballs? We don't actually for real cook food.
Dad, say something. I love you, Dad. I love you so much. God damn it, chat. I knew one of you got me out. Nothing to see her. Black Friday's coming up. I have no idea how I did it. It'll get fixed. I promise. I think someone like cast a curse on me, and that's how we lost an Instant Pot. I don't know how it happened, Dad. I'm freaking out. I'm just looking at pufferfish. Oh Lord. How do you lose an Instant Pot? I'm talented. Who do you think you birthed me? How do you think that happened? Well, you didn't birth me. You get the idea. I'm really sleep deprived. I'm gonna shut up. What happens in Florida stays in Florida. Yeah, for real. I'm like super sleep deprived. It's around, I'm sure. I honestly think Levi didn't realize that where I sat it meant that, like, I think he didn't realize that it wasn't trash, and it's my fault because I put it where I put it. And I just...
She is literally in the process. Her dad is in the chat right now, and she is literally in the process of throwing her brother under the bus for the fact that she lost the Instant Pot.
The mistake still stings. Okay, I'm not over it yet. She was sleep tossing. Yeah, no, I think it was just a series of unfortunate events. Like, quite literally. God, I loved those books so much when I was younger. What a throwback. Series of unfortunate events. Sorry, Mama, welcome to membership. Thank you so much for joining. I'll probably be doing a members only stream again pretty soon. I'm in the mood to play some music and just chill. In fact, wait. There's a new feature. I don't know if it might not work on mobile, but there's a new feature where you can transition mid-live from being live to members only. And then, like, it gives people a prompt to join memberships if they so choose. Or they can fuck off and not join if you don't or can't spend $3. This economy is hell. If you can't do my memberships, that's fine. That's why I keep my...
It gives you... Here, we're gonna go back just a little bit. We are gonna slow this down because I really want this to sink in for everybody. We're gonna go normal speed. Where are we at? We're at 55, 14. Okay, so let's listen one more time.
Welcome to membership. Thank you so much for joining. I'll probably be doing a members only stream again pretty soon. I'm in the mood to play some music and just chill. In fact, wait. There's a new feature. I don't know if it might not work on mobile, but there's a new feature where you can transition mid-live from being live to members only. And then, like, it gives people a prompt to join memberships if they so choose. Or they can fuck off and not join if you don't or can't spend memberships if they so choose. Or they can fuck off and not join if you don't or join memberships if they so choose. Or they can fuck off and not join if you don't or can't spend $3. This account...
Did you hear how that was phrased? I can switch to members only halfway through, and then it'll give everybody else the prompt to join members. And they can either join members or they can just fuck off. Like, I mean, if you can't be bothered to spend $3, wow. Like, that comes off as so entitled, so rude, and as if you don't care at all. She was in absolute rare form last night.
Economy is hell. If you can't do my memberships, that's fine. That's why I keep my price so low, because your baby's cheaper than Netflix. Okay. But we do offer...
Okay, but it's not worth it. You are paying $3 for you to go into a live stream and sit there, and all she doesn't even read the chat. She doesn't interact with the chat. She puts her iPad next to her, turns on music. You are forced to listen to what she wants to listen to while she sits there, singing it at the camera for you. and never once interacts or pays attention with you. Half the time, she is completely blitzed out of her mind, and she is just all over the place. Why? You pay for a membership so that you have exclusive access. It means that when I come in and I've paid for a membership, instead of being in a chat with everybody, I am in an exclusive chat. I have more of your attention. I can interact with you better. I am getting content I don't generally get with the general public. Instead, with Rosie, you get ignored, you get scream sung at, and that's it. I
Other options, because sometimes people want to support at a higher value, which is always deeply appreciated. But I do just try to make sure that when I'm vlogging, you guys get early access to the vlogs, at least about a day. If not, sometimes it's like multiple days. I go based on vibes. Oh, Mom, I love you so much. Dad, why did you do this to me? Okay, see, what happened was, Mom,
Okay, we have made it through about an hour of her vlog. The rest of it is really her sitting and begging the chat to tell her what to cook and what her content should be. Because even though we are a content creator, we cannot be bothered to come up with our own content ourselves and to plan ahead. Like, if you want this to be your full-time job, at least put in the effort for it to be your full-time job. Act like you care. And on top of it, act like you care about the people that you have in your community. Don't tell people to fuck off if they're not willing to pay for your membership. Like, the only people that matter to Rosie are the people that are handing out money. What she doesn't stop to realize is that the people that are there every day, even if they don't get a membership, if they are liking, if they are chatting, if they are commenting, if they are watching, that is still money in the bank. She is turning into Chantal. The longer she's here, the more we're turning into Chantal. Eventually, in the future, at some point, we are probably going to get Rosie crapping herself on a live. We will get her talking about her bowel movements and everything else, because this is Foodie during the BB era. This was when she was still trying to be dainty and demure and ladylike, and we are just starting the process all over again with another girly. That's all this is, and I am here for it. We will be here to watch this the entire way, and I'm here for it, honestly. And hopefully you guys stick around with me for it too. So thanks for hanging out with me today. And we will be back soon to hang out again. But until I see you, I'm going to remind you that I need you to be good and behave yourselves. But if you can't, do it right, make me proud, and then post it online. Tag me in it, and we'll talk about it. Bye, guys.